Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Deesa-eh. My ID number 2019 62001. I will explain about Patani, Malay, and Southern Thai speaker language learning strategy in acquiring English collection. This study aims to investigate the Patani, Malay, and Southern Thai learner knowledge of English collocation. The learning strategy employed by the two groups with different level of English proficiency and the impact of the learning strategy on their test performance. 39 student participants from each group participant in the study were English major students in the international program at Patani University in Patani, Thailand. 4 types of research instruments were used to collect data. Words, English language placement test, collocation test. The strategy inventory for language learning or SEAL questionnaire of language learning strategy Oxford 1990, an individual interview which to well inform the analysis is based on both quantitative and qualitative methods. The findings show no significant difference for both groups in the use of learning strategy. Both groups show a preference for metacognitive learning strategies in the equation of English collocation, despite there being no significant difference between the two groups in terms of learning strategy. The overall collocation test results show learners performing better than their counterparts and others. Research from the SEAL indicate that learning strategy may not play a significant role in the participant equation of English collocation. This indication is not reflected in subsequent findings from the interview data and associated cholesterol analysis of the content. Under study keyword language learning strategy, English collocation, English proficiency. Study on the relationship between learning strategy and English collocation, ESL and EFL. Contests have been quite well documented in research on second language acquisition. However, there are few studies that look at language learning strategies in the acquisition of English collocation between learners with different and unrelated first language within a particular communities. This paper focuses on the language learning strategy of Patani, Malay, and Southern Thai speakers in Thailand. The impact of this learning strategy on the acquisition of English collocation. The study is based on two hypotheses. The First, in that they will be different in the use of learning strategies between the two groups. And the second hypothesis is that learners with low level on proficiency English communication will use learning strategies that are different from learners at the high proficiency level. Moreover, the research tries to understand the learner with different cross-cultural background. Southern Thai and Patani Malay contexts mean their different knowledge of English communication. Context of study there are four provinces in southern Thailand where PN is widely spoken as an including Narathiwat, Yala, Patani, and for district of Songkhla. These areas are quite village in the sense that they are habits of social unrest, the conflict and a stable situation. They mean that they do not attract tourists. That they do not attract tourists so as for interaction between local and foreign tourists are limited. Thus, the support for English in east of Thailand everywhere is in southern Thailand paper is the formal language in Thailand and is understood by all these, both PM and ST. Speakers have standard Thai as a lingua franca among themselves, and English is used an additional language in school. The university students in this study operate under an identical education system and similar learning conditions. Lecturers are mainly not native English speakers. Interview. Following from the question 12, participant learners took part in the individual interview. Six were from the ST group and the other 6 from the PN group. These were learning at different levels of proficiency in English communication based on their performance in the productive and receptive communication test and interview lasted between 30 and 45 minutes. Interview question revolved around the learning strategy. This interview used in the test performance is what a semi-structured interview where the participants were asked to give elaborate answers to questions posed Fostero friend word in the language learning strategy. Sekian dari kami. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.